Hello, dear Sagittarius. This is your love reading for the month of September. I hope you get the message you're meant to hear. Yeah, let's begin. So, it's certainly a situation where perhaps you're holding back. You feel perhaps you can't share yourself for whatever reason. And you feel a bit tied up. Maybe this person makes you feel that way. Perhaps you like them so much that you feel a bit restricted. Perhaps you are in some way restricted. Their energy into this is they do feel involved. They want involvement. And they are positive about this. Yeah, and composite, there might be many options for both of you, perhaps, and or a community involved in this, some kind of community. Perhaps you meet in social circles. Yeah, and it does feel as if perhaps regarding your repressed energy in some sense that it will come to fruition. It will come, you will rise up to this. And it does feel fated, perhaps even, I might say. Yeah. Let's get some further insight. Wow. So it might possibly be the case that you perhaps can envisage something great with this person. It could be the case that perhaps you don't want to get tied down currently, possibly. This person sees you as quite literally the one, perhaps the one out of the many. Yeah, what I would add is, these energies, you could be one of either energy. So even if I say you, it may relate to the other person. If I say them, it might relate to you. So that is possible. So either you see them as the one or they see you as the one. Let's get some further insight. Wow. So I would say there's a level of purity in their emotions for you. Perhaps with yourself, you feel there would be care that you need to provide, or some kind of care, some kind of responsibility perhaps as well. Yeah, and that's affecting this. Yeah, let's get some further insight. But they certainly see you as the one, and they are very pure in their emotion. Wow, and maybe they're very attached to you, perhaps already, which maybe makes you feel responsible for them. And with yourself, you're querying this situation, your intent, and yeah, you're still involved, and yeah, calm, and perhaps this other person is quite passionate, perhaps. Let's get some further insight. You should move. If you're a bit slow, move. Don't be too slow. Perhaps with them, their message is that perhaps there's something about this situation they need to reconsider. Maybe their intensity is a bit too much and they need to reconsider how they contribute into this relationship. Maybe they need to dial it down a little. So you're certainly anxious about this. You're very much thinking, very much, and quite involved. You do have hope in this situation. Perhaps you have a vision of where it should be. But perhaps because of your worry, you do have held back. And the message is, don't hold back, take some action, move forward. Wow, they certainly see a lot of value in you. They see a lot of value in you, and they see a lot of building something. They're very optimistic about this situation and where it could go, which is a good sign, very positive. This card was also calling. They might be a bit excessive. They might be not just a bit, they might be extremely excessive in their emotion. And perhaps the message for them is dial it down a bit, calm it down a little bit, and yeah. Perhaps you didn't see where this situation might go, but now you're opening up. You're opening up to this, and yeah, and perhaps you were a bit put off by their intensity, but now you're thinking, hey, wait there might be something to this, perhaps. So it could be the case that some of this intensity from this person is from a feeling of lack, where perhaps they feel they might be lesser or less. That isn't the case. And regarding your energy, it may be the case that you need to gather your resource, not be restricted by ideas that might have been limiting you. And yeah, maybe it's time for one or both of you to have some kind of rebirth, and you understand that you both deserve love. So you're quite optimistic about this situation, or rather, you're quite in your feelings about this situation, perhaps in your thoughts as well. This person, there might be something they don't quite see about you, or perhaps they don't know about you, which perhaps you're worrying about. But perhaps the message is that you don't need to worry. Perhaps they don't know something, but maybe it's not gonna scare them away. Potentially it might, to be honest, but yeah, I'm not getting that so far. Yeah, I think you can be securing yourself, let go of ideas which might be limiting you. And despite this person's very keen energy, it might be the case they don't really know you to the depth that maybe they need to or might. There might be a message of self-acceptance. Accept yourself. Perhaps for both of you, not just for one of you. So you are close to making this step with them and sharing yourself. Perhaps closer than you know. This person is a bit confused. They don't quite know what's going on in this situation. And perhaps that's making them question themselves, question their value, perhaps. Perhaps in your social self, there might be something that you need to tame down. And yeah, I think with this person, they need to just take it a bit easier and be less in their thoughts. Actually, regarding social involvement, the message is to take part. Be part of it. Experience it. You have an opportunity. Go for it. Don't leave yourself outside, and take care. Be part of it. Be part of this journey. Don't leave yourself alone. Don't trap yourself away. Be part of it. Be involved in this perhaps social sphere as well. Regarding your worries and your worry, your anxiousness about the situation, there will be improvements. Or maybe not this situation in particular, but situations, there will be an improvement. You should certainly expect that. This person needs to trust in themselves, and understand that they are ready for this experience with you. Regarding your newfound hope, your health will improve. You will have betterment on that sphere. So the message is, you need to go into this. Don't keep yourself away from this. You have an opportunity to take part. There might be some element of mourning from either yourself or this person about some situation that made them or yourself feel you didn't deserve love, but you do. There might be something that this person doesn't know about you, and it's making them a bit perplexed. Maybe it's making them question their self-worth. They're certainly very much involved and feeling very intense. That intensity may scare you. It might be one of the things that make you question whether this is the right connection for you. But, and maybe they need to tame that down a little bit. They need to take it a bit easier. I certainly get that impression. They need to tame it down, calm it down a little. Some final cards. Have hope. There is real potential in here. Your feelings may be tangled, you may have hope, but don't leave yourself empty and alone. This is a time for you to take action. and cross that threshold and let go of limiting beliefs regarding your tangled feelings or self-repression, and perhaps related to your worries. Your situation will improve, and beyond that, your health will also improve. You should move into this and have hope in this. This person definitely sees your value. They perhaps see you as the one. Have hope. Don't leave yourself alone out of this. Take action. Be part of it. Thank you, dear Sagittarius. This is your reading for the month of September. I hope you've got the message you're meant to receive, and I hope you feel strength in whatever steps you feel you need to make. Thank you, dear Sag. Bye-bye.